How you doing today, YouTubers? Today I've set up a solar siphon pump. I've got my Renogy 100-watt panel here that's supposed to be 12 volts. I'm actually getting about 19 volts in full sunlight. I have a up to a 24 volt water pump there in one cattle trough that's being pumped into by the well so that it's got a constant supply. And I'm just seeing how the flow rate is through my manifold setup here. And I've got my water trough here. If I shut the float valve, you can see pressure gauge fills up. I've got some contact points here that are set to trip at 60 psi and then open again at 40. So you'll see when I release this, the pressure is going to drop to 0, the contacts are going to trip, and the pump's going to kick back on. There we go, and immediately you could hear it drop and click back on. So sorry, I'm working out here in the field, so I got some vegetation I'm dealing with, but you can see what we've got going here. It may not be the code, but the yellow and black wires coming off there are submersible wire. So I'm gonna tell you more about that in the future, but basically I'm gonna throw this thing in a pond on some newly leased property that we've got so that I can fill up a cattle trough for the cows. I don't know the history of this pond. I don't know what kind of bottom it has, and the last thing I want to do is get a cow stuck if it's trying to cool off. So we'll keep the cows out of the pond, but I'm going to give them fresh water from the pond. And this is how I intend to do it. So it seems to be flowing pretty good. I wish it was faster, but if I attached another panel, I'd have to get some sort of voltage regulator to keep it at 24 max. Obviously full sunlight, this is producing 19, so 2 times that would be about 38, 39 volts, which is too much for this pump. So I just need a mild trickle. I'm gonna store the water, so during the day it can run, during the night it won't. I'm not going to put a battery in the system. It's probably not the best way to do it. I do have a leak here because of the fitting types. I've got male pipe thread going into a garden hose female, so I got a little leak there, but I'm not too worried about that. I'll fix that up when we get out to the property and use a proper garden hose for that fitting. But yeah, I am super excited about this, and it seems to be working right. So I'll test it some more, and I'll give you an update when I get it out to the property. If you like these kinds of projects, hit like. Obviously subscribe so you can keep catching these. I've got this idea from another YouTuber, Seidel Ranch. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. But basically it's a replication of that exact setup with the same stuff. I'll show you this pump real quick. I did do some things different. So I'm using a floaty ball from the float valve. Hopefully that's enough to keep the thing, I think it will be, to keep the weight of the pump from just sinking down to the bottom. You can hear the float valve over here operating, but this is the 24 volt pump here, up to 24. I've just got a couple stainless steel clasps to hold it together for my harness, and then I just threaded an eye bolt into the bottom of this ball. So I really like this setup. I'm hoping it works. If it doesn't, I'll just get another ball, another eye bolt, and clip it to the same clip there for the extra floatiness, buoyancy. So anyway, I'm pretty excited about it. When I get in the way of the solar panel, you can tell it slows it down pretty fast. Pretty neat the way that works. So I'll keep you posted and let you know how it goes, folks. Y'all have a great day. Stay cool.